It's Brad here, and today we are going to go over the locals finals match between Law and Luffy. I'm sorry now in advance for the camera angle. From now on, I will have it higher up. I'm going to bring a tripod that goes up. I'm going to go over the game as best as I can for what I can remember, and we will show what happens. So on the left, we have my buddy Derek. He's playing Trafalgar Law. It's a very good deck, very aggressive, and really rewards skilled gameplay. And then on the right, you have me. I'm playing Luffy. I've been a really big fan of Luffy for a while now. I think it has a lot of good matchups, and I think that you can just blow your opponents out of the water sometimes. And I think that it sort of has a better matches than like Zoro, because it's more mid-range and you don't have to play cards like Vivi or Sunny Kun. Sunny Kun's good, don't get me wrong, but so we're gonna go ahead, start, everything set up. We're kind of just talking right now. Man, I wish I'd fixed the camera angle. I'm gonna be so upset about the camera angle the whole time. So I go ahead and keep this hand. It was really good. I don't think it had the Robin or the Beppo, but I think it was too good of a hand to take back, if that makes sense. So and then I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna go first here. So we're gonna set up our live. He was deciding whether he wanted to keep or not. He was unsure if the starting hand he had would be good enough to beat Luffy. So he went first here. Didn't play anything, which is really good for me. I go ahead and play. I think it's a Sanji. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to fix the camera angles. But yeah, it was a Sanji, and then they swung over the Sanji because there was a glare there too. And you're not gonna be able to really see the cards on the very bottom, but I will try to go over what they were. So we went ahead, Ezo'd, tapped the Sanji, swung over it, just making sure I don't get card advantage. I go ahead, play Chopper, and then use Luffy's ability, and then just go ahead, swing 7,000. My hand wasn't the best, so we're swinging 7, just trying to get cards out of his hand, or try to get cheap damage in. Then we pass. The reason we pass is we have 2 open, and we're keeping up Red Hawk. We were hoping that he would like play Bonnies, Namis, blockers, and then try to swing with Law, like get it backwards, and then we can punish him with Red Hawk. So he's thinking here. Some of his turns take a little while, but that's fine. Law takes a lot of thinking. It's a very skill-intensive deck with a lot of plays. Law, if you make one misplay, sometimes it can cost you the entire game, and that's just something you don't want. Yeah, so it goes ahead, Ezos, over the blocker, just making sure that I don't have a board at all, trying to get rid of my blockers so that it gets rid of my stuff. Yep, and then Red Hawk, get rid of one of his attackers, and there's the Bonnie. We're going to swing over the Bonnie next turn, I'm pretty sure, just because the card advantage from Bonnie is too good. And we, against Law, you don't want them to have a board state, so that they can't really use their Law's ability. So he goes ahead and grabs Capone Gang. That's fine. It's a 1-drop blocker, but it's early, low drops, so that he can fill his board up really quickly. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and slam the Luffy here. Swing over the Ezo. Let's get it off the board. I didn't have anything else to do here, so I went ahead and just swung 7,000 over the Bonnie. You know, I've had some people where they really value the Bonnie and they'll just get your cards out of hand, and I really don't keep the Bonnie. So, had nothing else to play, might as well just kill the Bonnie here. And again, I will make sure that the next time I do this, the camera angle is higher. The tripod we had at the store was a littler than I had assumed. So the camera wasn't able to get the entire area. But I want to get finals content out to you all, and I'm going to try to, at locals, I'm going to do each round, like record each round, and then finals. So goes ahead, kills the Luffy here, just doesn't want to deal with it, and then plays 2 Capone Gangs, just trying to make sure that I can't hit him, and it makes sense. Okay, so here I go ahead and play a Nico Robin. That way, if he has no way to deal with it, she can kind of like run away with the game. Then I play the Luffy and swing 6,000. So he takes the 6,000 from that, and then I'll swing another 6,000. I don't think he actually blocks here. I think he just takes it. Yep. I think it was a mistake to take it. I think here you block with the Capone Gang, it's fine. You're at 9 Dawn now. Depending on what's in your hand, you probably have enough to just scoop everything out. I really think you should have blocked with the Capone Gang. Especially because he was able to block with it. It's taking all that early aggressive damage can sometimes be your downfall. Especially against Luffy, because Luffy plays cards like Shanks. The Caponians can't block Shanks. So sometimes it's better to block those early. And just make sure you have a higher life total against Luffy. And then I'm still at 5 life here. I'm just taking a lot of early life damage and trying to make sure that I can punish him as quickly as possible. And then I've been so aggressive, he's had to answer all the cards I've played. So I'm still at a very healthy life total. He's at 9 gone. He's really having to think out these plays. Because if he misplays even one card, being at 1 life against red, it could be what determines whether he wins or loses. I would have loved to have gotten a Diablo Jambe against him, but I remember I think a Nami somewhere, and it went to the bottom maybe. I can't remember if I saw the Diablo code yet or not. I don't think I have. So goes ahead, swings 6 with the Zoro, and I just throw away the wall. It wasn't really doing anything, so then there I'll just use the Brook, make sure that my Luffy survives as much as he can. Go ahead, plays another 1 drop, so has the cards to be able to use Law's ability now. Gonna go ahead and do that, bouncing the Nami, which lets him play the Nami next turn. It's a fantastic play. And I'm pretty sure he plays the 5-drop wall to unsuspend the Zoro and then just try to kill again. And I just throw away another 2k counter. Luffy is too important. I really need to make sure, especially since he has 3 blockers, that he's not able to just defend against everything. Put one underneath the Robin. That's going to allow me to swing over the Zoro for 5,000 and then kill one of his 1-drop blockers. And I'm pretty sure that I target the Chopper here so that he can just bounce it back to hand to play the Law. But I don't think it honestly mattered. So I play the Otama, end up putting Zoro to 3,000, which actually lets me swing into his Law, being super aggressive, and then killing Zoro with the Robin's ability. So yeah, and then he thought that that was the blocker Law, and I had to remind him that he started deck actually doesn't block. If it did, it'd be broken. So go ahead, swing 5 with the I think I attached 3, swung 8 with Luffy. Just trying to force another block. If he defends against it, it's fine. Less cards in hand. So, and then I really didn't have anything in hand, so like there's 12,000. Took his last life. And then just look at him and be like, you have to deal with this Luffy now. If you don't deal with Luffy, you die. So he goes to Bled, plays Nami. I think he was looking for like a jet pistol maybe to go ahead and just get rid of this Luffy. Either that or he's looking for a 2k counter so that I don't just kill him. Actually, he doesn't run any jet pistols, so definitely is just looking for more 2k counters. Puts the Brook to his hand. Yeah, Derek's Lawless runs 0 op, like event cards, because, like my logic, you want all your characters. You want as many characters as possible. So if you're playing too many event cards in Law, you're clunking up your list. I do think you need at least 2 to 3 jet pistols, though. Atama plus jet pistol to get rid of 8 drop kid is just too good. It's why I run 4 Atama and 4 of the promo Trafalgar Law in the list, just so you can kill everything. So he's mapping out his Dawn just so he knows what to play. Trying to make sure he has a bunch of blockers so that I don't just swing into him. Definitely gonna try to answer this Luffy here. Yep, so he plays Brook, puts 2 underneath the wall, and then just swings 7 at the Luffy. And I don't think I had any counters in hand, because I didn't save it. So, goes ahead, plays a Bonnie, and then activates the Bonnie. I still haven't let him take any damage on me. I'm still at 5 life, so I'm really healthy. I contemplated taking the life from the Law there, because I really need cards. I'm starting to run out of cards in hand. If I haven't already run out of cards in hand. I was kind of just throwing away 2k counters, protecting all my stuff. So, yeah. Goes ahead, Bonnies. Bonnie's gonna grab Killer, and that's fine for him. Killer's another blocker. It gives him card advantage. So for Killer is actually also a 1k counter, so if he doesn't play it, it's not like it has no advantage to it. Unlike Chopper and Kabone Gang, where they don't have any counter to them. So uses Law's ability, goes ahead, plays the 5-drop Trafalgar Law, bounces that, it's Killer. Killer is always scary because it is just extra card advantage, honestly. I really start to fumble the last few turns. I start to not get any cards that I really need, and it's just not too good. So go ahead, puts one under the Killer, puts one underneath the Chopper because the Chopper doesn't really matter. Wasn't going to use the 1-down anyways, so. I'm trying to map out what I want to do here. I don't play anything because my hand is awful. Go ahead, swing 8,000 with the Luffy. He blocks with the Killer, draws a card. Then I'm just going to put everything under Atama and swing another 7,000. And he has to block with like Chopper here. And at this point, he kind of knows I have nothing in hand because, again, I'm swinging with Atama. I've attached 7 to Atama, and I'm swinging with it. So, goes ahead, throws away a 2k and a 1k counter. I'd rather keep the blocker so that I'm not able to just attach all my Dawn to one thing and just swing everything at him. Here he's going to swing the Nami over the Tama, and then I started making fun of him. I told him he beat up on kids. Like, how dare you? Like, a Tama did nothing. I kind of messed up. He killed her with Nami. Because it had to happen. He's debating on whether he wants to just start taking life here. He's really worried that I'm just gonna get a 5-drop Luffy. If I get 5-drop Luffy, it could easily just be game. The only downside with that Nami last turn is that he whiffed off of it. He didn't get anything, which is one of the downsides of LoL, is sometimes you just don't get anything. Goes ahead, swings 6. So the first check was actually a Shanks, and I was so excited when that happened. But the only issue with grabbing Shanks there is that he still had the 5-drop law. So I had to find a way to answer the law, and it just wasn't happening. I didn't have any jet pistols in hand. I think my hand was literally just like Shanks and maybe a Brook. So here he goes ahead, plays Luffy. Then he's gonna swing the Luffy, I think. Pretty sure. Yep. And then our friend gave me back my Trafalgar Laws because he was done with the tournament. If you saw them there at the corner. Yeah, so he plays down the Luffy, and then he's contemplating whether he wants to swing or not. He's really scared that he's about to give me like a 5-drop Luffy. He didn't even know I played the Diablo Jinbei. If I'd hit a Diablo Jinbei, it definitely would have been game over. Definitely just looking, I'm hoping and praying that I am able to just get either 2 rush cards or Diablo Jinbei or one of my 5-cost Luffys. The thing is, I'd already went through 2 5-cost Luffys, so I really needed Diablo Jinbei. So goes ahead, swings the Luffy, and it was a jet pistol. And that jet pistol was like my saving grace. It was the only thing I had going for me. If I hadn't hit the jet pistol, I was definitely losing this round. Goes ahead, plays a Capone gang, which is fine because I have the Shanks in hand. So I'm at 3 life. And we're just trying to hope he doesn't have a bunch of counters in hand. So he actually like uses Nami's ability. He uses Law's ability to return Nami to hand. And then play Yamato. At least that's what he's going to do. And then I'm pretty sure he plays the Nami over top of the Luffy. Looking for another like counter, I think. Yeah, so plays the Yamato, has 1 open. Yeah, and he plays the Nami, and he's just looking for a counter here, so that he can potentially get past 12,000. So he gets a Brook. When he grabbed the Brook, he had 4 cards in it. He grabbed the Brook, and I just knew he had 4 2K counters in hand. The reason he did it is because if I do get the 5-drop Luffy, and I play it, I can only get it to 12,000. He wasn't even thinking about Shanks. He was trying his best to play around the Luffy. Yeah, so patch 1 for turn, use Luffy's ability, swing 12,000. Unfortunately, he only had exactly 12,000. So I was able to get this.